everyone. Today's video discussion is going to be on the matter of the Form 1099-K. Now, as I'm providing you with information, I will likely refer to my notes from time to time. Now, what is the Form 1099-K? The Form 1099-K was introduced by the IRS for tax year 2011. The form is used for the reporting requirements for payment settlement entities, PSEs. Now, what or who is a payment settlement entity, a PSE? A payment settlement entity is either a merchant acquiring entity for a payment card transaction, or it is a third-party settlement organization. Examples of a merchant acquiring entity is either a bank, American Express, MasterCard, Visa, etc. Examples of third-party settlement organizations is either PayPal, Amazon, or similar companies. Now, on the Form 1099-K, payments are broken down monthly. My suggestion would be to compare the amounts reported on the 1099-K with your settlement statements that you receive monthly, just to be sure that what is reported on the 1099-K is accurate. Note that the IRS will get a copy of the 1099-K, so they will know what is reported by the PSEs. And it's up to you to make sure that the PSE has not overly reported payments made to you. Now, the type of information that's reported on the 1099-K is all payments made in settlement of payment card transactions, and that's for the merchant acquiring entities. And for the third-party settlement organizations, it's a little bit tricky here. So, for the third-party settlement organizations, payments in settlement are reported if gross payments to a participating payee exceed $20,000 and there are more than 200 transactions with the participating payee. Again, let me repeat that. Third-party settlement organizations report payments on the 1099-K if gross payments exceed $20,000 and there are more than 200 transactions with that participating payee. You can find more information regarding the third-party organizations, again, which are PayPal, Amazon, and other organizations that are similar. You can find this information on the IRS website by going to www.irs.gov. Now, in regards to the 1099-K, the IRS has generated underreporting letters. And these underreporting letters are in the event that you report something different on your tax return than what the PSE reported to the IRS. Currently, there are 4 different types of letters. There's the 5035, 5035. There's the 5036. There's the 5039 and the 5043. The letter 5035, 5035, that is a soft notice. Basically, if you receive that, the IRS is informing you of something. Usually, no action needs to be taken regarding this notice unless the IRS specifically states that a specific action needs to be taken. As for the 5036, if you receive this notice, you need to return or review your return for accuracy. And it's possible that this letter can generate an assessment or an audit. Now, as for the 5039, this form will also require you, or shall I say, this letter will also require you to review your return for accuracy. And with this letter, you're also required to complete a form 14420, which is a verification of income. Again, with the letter 5039, you will need to submit a form 14420, which is verification of income. Then there's the letter 5043. This letter can also trigger an underreporter audit or assessment, as with the letter 5036, 5039. Again, the 5035 is a soft notice, and unless the IRS specifically says that you need to take action, you do not. As for the letter 5036, 5039, and the 5043, you typically will have a 30-day response time period. So these letters are very similar to the CP 2000 letter that individuals typically get. They're basically letting you know that the income reported to them by a PSE is different than the income that you reported. So again, if you receive either of these letters, check your return for accuracy, and then follow the directions or the instructions that the IRS has provided as to what you need to do in regards to them. So for more information regarding the 1099-K, you can refer to the IRS website at www.irs.gov. There are also various links on the website, or shall I say on the internet, that you can refer to regarding the 1099-Ks. For businesses or PSEs who would like to know how to complete the form and what's involved in completing the form, you can refer to the 1099-K instructions. Now, as this concludes my discussion on the 1099Ks, before I go, I would like to say that I do have a website that may be beneficial to you: www.audiotexthelp.com. That's www.audiotaxhelp.com. The website pretty much deals with individual tax matters, and you might find information on the website that will be beneficial to you. Also, I am an expert on a reputable Q&A site. You can find me by going to Google, AOL, or Bing and just type in tax.appeal.168. That's tax.appeal.168. I have answered numerous questions pertaining to various tax subjects, and you might just find your answer on the website or on Google, Bing, or AOL by clicking on the link to a question that I've already answered. So I thank you for listening. And remember, my goal is to help you make your life a little less taxing.